Yo. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Let's see who up in this thing. Mellow, what it do? What it do? What's happening? Bud Crisco, my man, what it do? What it do? Wardale, what's going on, bro? Joseph Clues, man, it's all good, man. I'm glad you like the jigs, brother. The Bun 225, what's happening? What's happening? Sid Lewis, what's happening? Cornell Harbor, what it do? What it do? Angelo Law, what's up? What up? Man, hold up. James Elwood, what's good, bro? What's good? Melo says it's been a long time since he caught the live. I know, man. I've been slipping lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been slipping. I've been concentrating on this tournament fishing stuff, man. It's good to say how was Merville. It was cool, man. My the thumbnail for this live is the fish I caught on Merville. I caught like almost like 12 and a half pounds. Was my biggest 7 fish, so it was pretty decent. Pretty decent. For a summertime bite, 12 and a half pounds in the summertime is pretty decent. So it was cool. Mickey Wilson, what's going on, bro? Kevin Walker, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Man, it's been a hot summer so far. Look at here. This summertime been ugly, man. It been hot. I don't remember the summer being this hot. I honestly don't. I think this is one of the hottest summers so far that I can say I've dealt with. Joseph Cluse, I saw you on the lake a couple weeks ago. How many did you end up? I end up with a limit, man. Did I post those pictures on my YouTube? I know I posted it on Facebook, but I caught one about a little bit over 2 pounds, and I also caught a limit. It was crazy. It was more of a afternoon bite. The fish really just started biting real good around 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock became an awesome bite. It was about from 2. I left about 5 o'clock. It was awesome, but I was there in the morning time. It was kind of slow. I had about 12 or 13. But by 2 o'clock, it turned on. It turned all the way on. And I checked the Solonar and seen that the feeding time was the afternoon bite. So I could definitely tell the difference. So it was a real good afternoon bite out there on Lake Houston. Y'all, what's going on, fam? So you still in FLA, man? You still in Florida? I figured you would, man. So I ain't heard from my main man. But I said I wasn't gonna bother you because I knew you was down there vacationing in Florida. So I said I wasn't gonna bother you. Hit me up, most definitely. I know you're gonna hit me up once you get back. I'm gonna go out there and try to play around a little bit on Lake Houston in the morning, depending on my back, man. My back been hurting lately. I always have back spasms. I have back spasms all the time. So if my back is all right tomorrow, in the morning I'm gonna head out to Lake Houston and play around in what I call the little sewer hole. I'm gonna play around on Lake Houston tomorrow. Devon 225 says summertime separate the men from the boys. You ain't lying. A couple weekends ago when I was out there on Merville, boy, I'm telling you, it was so hot out there. I think the regular temp was like 104 and like real field was like 115, 116. It was steamy hot out there. But I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. So hopefully next month for the state championship, me and Lamar can handle our business. They actually got Crappie Masters East Texas Crappie Trail Crappie Masters tournament tomorrow on Sam Rayburn, but we're not gonna make that tournament. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. So instead of going out to Sam Rayburn, we're gonna head out to Old Lake. Well, I'm gonna head out to old Rodden Lake Houston. Y'all know, man. Lake Houston not a hard lake to fish. I fish it. Whenever I fish it, I do pretty well. I almost catch limits every time I go. But that's nothing. That's neither here or there. I might go down there tomorrow. Don't catch nothing. That's how Lake Houston is. Sometimes you can go out there and not catch nothing or catch a couple, and sometimes you go out there and catch a limit. But I'm gonna try to handle my business tomorrow. So we'll see. Bubba G, what's going on? What the Bun said. Bun said that's SK favorite. Like, yeah, man. If y'all was on Facebook. If y'all on my Facebook, y'all know I was going hard this past weekend, man. Y'all know me. I just like to act a fool. I like to have fun, man. It ain't nothing personal. I like to talk some smack. So I know a couple of people probably seen the trophy I put up there and all the smack talking, man. It's all in fun, man. I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to joke. You know, some people take it personal. Oh well, just take it personal. Then just leave. If you're gonna take it personal, leave me alone. And it's just that simple. You know, I'm not gonna take stuff like that personal. You know what I'm saying? We're grown men, so if we can't laugh and have fun, then there's a problem. As long as nobody's getting disrespectful, then it's all good. And so I wasn't getting disrespectful. I was just having some fun, talking some trash, and also spitting some facts. Also, so that's the difference. You know, people don't understand the difference between facts and facts and opinions. You know, sometimes your opinions might not be facts, but when it's facts, and no matter how you want to look at it. So, check Jock, what's going on? So yeah, man, I was just having me some fun on Facebook, man. If y'all haven't seen it, if y'all are friends on my Facebook, check out last week, man. It was all kind of people come in on it like, man, one dude said, man, I'm glad I ain't in y'all parts, cause but y'all be talking some big time smack. You know, that's me, man. I'm gonna talk some smack, but it's all in fun. You know what I'm saying? If you get your feelings hurt, then just leave me alone and don't say nothing. Now, if you say something, then you open game, and that's how I look at it. If you don't like smack talking, then just stay quiet. But if you're gonna open your mouth, then you gotta take the smack talking too. School said facts and the truth. That's it, man. It's just the truth. School said facts change over time. The truth remains forever. That is true. A fact can change, but the stuff I was talking about, man, it was the facts and the truth, like you said. It was the facts and the truth, and that can't change. You know what I'm saying? At the present time, now in the future it could change, but you know it is what it is. The 125 said, my Bass Pro Rod's been handling business, been boat flipping with ultralight, sure is fun. Yeah, man. I'm glad you said that. Let me I want to show you. I know last time I on live I was talking to y'all about the reel setup I went to. So all my reels on all my rods, these are the reels I was talking about, those Cast King reels. I ordered a couple more, so all my rods are set up with Cast King reels. Like I said, they're on eBay for about 25 bucks, and I'm telling y'all, I would say this: you're not gonna find a better reel for 25 bucks at all. You know, and I need stuff. Y'all know I'm hard on my equipment. I'm hard on my boat. I'm hard on my rods. I'm hard on my reel. I'm hard on my jigs. I'm hard on my fishing line. I'm hard on stuff. So if it can withstand me being hard on it, then it must be a good product. So this is the look, YouTube my phone must want y'all to see my Cast King reel. So these are the Cast King reel. It's the 500 series. This is the smallest series they make. I always love the small reel. It's my favorite color, blue. But this is it right here, y'all. The Centron 500. Can y'all see that? The Centron 500. They're right there on eBay for about 25 bucks for the 500 series. Like I said, this is the smallest series they make. And I love this spinning reel. I love it. I'm a spinning reel guy. And I'm telling you, this thing is smooth. It's smooth. I've had no issues with it. Like I said, I love it so much that I went all of my rods that I fish with, plus a couple that I don't even fish with, have them on there. So I probably got about 7 rods that have these Cast King reels with the Cast King 10-pound low vis braid. And I'm a straight braid guy, no leader, no none of that. So that's just how I like it. Everybody's different. Some people love mono, some people love braid with a mono leader. You know, it's whatever is comfortable for you. But I always love to share what I use, because if y'all want to try something else, or you want to try stuff like me, I love to try stuff until I find something I like. And so that's why I say that this is the best thing for me is this Cast King reel, and for the price. So, you know, all the time people always think when you pay more money, it's a better product, but that's not always true. I have Fluger reels, you know, I paid $60 and $70 for. I mean, I have rods that I'll spend $130, $140 for. That don't mean they're more better than a $60 or $70 rod. This is just what I like. And if you don't like it, then you just don't like it. I'm not going to beat you down or say you crazy or, man, you don't know what you're missing. But, I mean, for 25 bucks, I think it's worth a try. Mika Will said, if you green, you win. That's it, man. That's all you gotta do is green and you win. It's gonna be some smack talking then. Hugo got the smoke signals. Yeah, man, I'm always sending smoke signals, man. I just be, talking smack, man. It's funny to me. I love to have fun, man. Life is too short to be so serious all the time. So sometimes you gotta talk some smack and have some fun. And if you can't take it, you know, don't step into the or to the ring if you can't take a little smack talk. Devon225 said, I like small series rides also. Yeah, man, I always go with the smaller series ride. Like I said, it's the 500. It's the smallest series they make. School said, kind of look like a dowel. Yeah, kind of do. It definitely kind of look like a dowel, but it's definitely much cheaper. You talking about two of these for the price you can buy a dowel for. Devon225, do a giveaway on the reels. I might just do that, man. This is a brand new one. I might do that tonight. It depends. Depending on how many people we get. I ain't gonna say how many people we. If I am not gonna say how many people we need for me to do a giveaway. If we get the right number of people, I'm gonna do this giveaway. I'm gonna give away this reel. How about that? If we get the right number of people on this thing, I'm gonna give away this reel right here. Simple as that. Look, that's how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. I love to give. It's not a front, none of that. That's something that's just who I am at my core. That's how my heart is. I have a giving heart. Try to help out many people as I can. I would try to help the people out. Some people don't understand or don't get joy. I get joy out of giving and seeing somebody happy, truly happy for somebody giving them something. So I've always been a big giver. So that's what I do. I'm gonna give away this reel. So this summertime bite, y'all. Me and Lamar was talking this morning. Lamar was actually out on Lake Houston. He was doing a night. He's been doing a few days of night fishing at Lake Houston, and he's been doing pretty well. We was actually talking this morning, and we talked about a few things. We talked about roamers. Sometimes you have those roamers at night, and sometimes that you don't see too many roamers, and that all depends on the feeding period. It depends on the feeding period. I know we was talking about it this morning. He was saying like last night around 10 to midnight, it was kind of slow. Didn't see a lot of roamers, and then he said about 4 o'clock this morning, it just caught on fire. Until sun up, it was on fire. The big boys and big girls was out there feeding and all that good stuff. And I looked at the sonar, the fish sonar, and it said that the feeding period was early this morning. I think like 4 to 7 or something like that. And I was like, that's so amazing that you can have a piece of equipment, or you can have this technology to actually key in on feeding periods. And it's pretty accurate. Like I said, that thing is pretty freaking accurate. It's been a couple times, and Yarley can attest to it. He's the one that put me on it. I downloaded the app, and Yarley told me about it, and I downloaded the app. And this was about a year ago. I was out at Gibbons. Y'all know when I was going to Gibbons and guiding out there. If I had 2 people, we're gonna catch 50. If I had 3, we're gonna catch 75. If I had 4, we're gonna catch 100. It was like almost guaranteed that way. And one day I had 2 other people on the boat, and we fished that lake hard, and we had about 15 or 20 crop, and we fished all day. And I called Yard. I was like, man, I don't know what's going on with this lake. It's slow today. We've been out here about 6-7 hours, and it's slow. And some people might not think 15 or 20 crappie is slow, but for that little small lake, it's super small lake, it was slow. And he said, man, hold on, let me look at this sonar. He looked at the sonar, and he said, well, it looks like it's gonna start picking up around 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I'm telling y'all, about 2:45, it picked up, and about 5 o'clock we was done. We had a 3-man limit, believe it or not. We had a 3-man limit. We had maybe 15 or 20 crop in the boat. But like I said, about 2:45 to 5 o'clock, we had a 3-man limit. Like the feeding period was just unbelievable. So if y'all haven't heard about it, if y'all haven't used that, that's a great tool to have. All you gotta do is download the app on your phone. Fish Solanar, Solanar or something like that. Not sonar, it's a Solanar. You download that app, and it's great on telling you about feeding periods. And I'm telling you, it definitely helps. Definitely helps. He said do a giveaway on the reels. I really don't like to give away used stuff. This is not what I like to do because, like I said, I dog my stuff. I ain't say dog it out on purpose, but I fish hard. I fish hard, so all my equipment that I do use is, I put a whooping on it. So I don't like to give away used stuff, especially not used fishing stuff, because I know I've already put it to the test, and I'd rather give somebody something new so they can, get everything that it got to give. Because some of these reels, by the time I send them to y'all might get about a month in them. And like, man, the gears done told out this thing. This thing don't even work no more. So I don't like to give away stuff that I've already used. I just keep it and put it in a box. I might use it one day. Or somebody, might see somebody around town that looking for something, I give them away. But I don't really want to do a giveaway. And if any of y'all gonna be on Lake Houston, I probably, like, hey man, I'm be on Lake Houston tomorrow too. I take some of those used reels and I, give them to y'all or something like that. But I don't really want to just do a giveaway on used stuff. Or they'll say how many ball bearings. I don't even know. I always look at that, but when I ordered these, it felt so smooth that I didn't even look at the ball bearings. And I always look at the ball bearings in my reels, but I never looked at this one. I know it's a 5-2-1 gear ratio. Gear ratio is a 5-2-1. I don't see it on here. How many ball bearings? Oh, nine plus one. It's 9+1 ball bearing, so I definitely it's a good setup. Most ball bearings I have, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 or 3 to 7, but this has 9+1, so it make it do what it do. Like I said, $25, you can't beat it. Devon 2 to 5 is still waiting for Cam to do his giveaway. I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't gonna do it today. Oh yeah, don't leave the thumbs up, man. Make sure y'all put them thumbs up there. Like I said, we get enough people in here. We get enough thumbs up. I'm gonna do a giveaway, even though I don't even want to give away this reel. I really don't, but I'm gonna give it away if we get the right number of people here and the right number of thumbs up. We're gonna give away this great reel. Somebody's gonna definitely enjoy it. See, Lil said, "Help me. 1 to 5 million would do." I wish, man. I wish, brother. He goes at the bun. His videos remind me of infomercials. I always promoting stuff instead of fishing. Yeah. I don't know. I used to actually, back in the day, I used to watch his videos, but he definitely do more selling than fishing now. I need to start posting me some more videos too. It's almost the end of this crappie season. Like I said, we only looking forward now to the state championship next month. So I'm gonna have a lot of downtime to shoot, to start back recording like I used to. So. He goes, I also think he be guiding people on his lake. I mean, if he do, he can make a lot of money because, like I said, the lake is in his backyard. He knows everything about that lake. That would be the perfect lake to guide on and make some money, honestly. Gary George said, he got the jigs. Thanks again, man. Hopefully, everybody that won anything, like I said, I sent all y'all jigs off a couple weeks ago. I hope all of y'all got y'all jigs. I hope everybody got their jigs and enjoying them, man. Like I said, if y'all using them, y'all catch some fish with them. Send me some pictures, man. I would love to see the pictures of them. Mr. B, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so to go back about this summer pattern, me and Lamar was talking about it, and one thing we was talking about that we both realized that a lot of times in this summertime, you have to fish down up in that structure for some of those bigger fish. If they're not around roaming, a lot of those bigger fish, everybody basically got live scope now. But just because you don't see those fish separated, like looking at live scope and see them separated or see, a cluster of them. A couple weeks ago when me, Donnell, and Lamar was out on Lake Houston, I put up in 6 feet of water. Middle of the summer. It's smoking hot, 100 and some degrees. I put up in 6 feet of water, saw a little small piece of structure. And I was like, man, it looked like it might be some crappie up in it, but you couldn't tell. It wasn't a distinct image. Like most of the time, you'll see a distinct image of fish. And what I did was I seen a small piece of structure, and I dropped down to the bottom and was like, bloop, oh. And caught about 4 on, I'm talking about super small. I wish I would have recorded. Y'all would have like, that's some small structure. And then I caught about 4 nice size pound and a quarter, pound and a half crappie. off this small piece of structure in 6 feet of water in the middle of the summertime, 100 and some degrees. And that's something I've always said. I always said since I've been doing this live. Never, 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 never turn down shallow water in the summertime. A lot of people turn their head to shallow water in the summertime. They don't look that way, but I promise y'all, there are crappie holding in. Excuse me, y'all. There are crappie holding in shallow water. Believe it or not, I know it's summertime and I know it's hot, but there are crappie holding in shallow water. I promise you, promise you, promise you, promise you. 6 to 10, 5 to 10. Check out those that if you have a live scope or even any kind of fish finder, you see structure 5 to 10 feet. Just throw a jig down there, or throw some bait down, throw a minnow, whatever you're fishing with. Throw it down there and just see. Because I'm telling y'all, um, a lot of these fish now are sticking real tight to the structure and sticking real tight to the bottom. And that's the type of fish I love. I love to get up in that structure and get to that bottom because I'll probably say 75% of the time when I'm fishing like that, I catch fish and I catch a limit. So and the saying goes, if you're not getting hung up, you're not crappie fishing. So you definitely don't get hung up. A lot of people. Oh, I'm sitting yawning. I'm tired. It's a lot of people that do not like to fish in deep up in that structure because you're gonna lose jigs and you're losing your bait, you're getting hung up and all of that. But that's a part of crappie fishing, especially in the summertime. In the summertime, sometimes you got to get down up in there. You got to get down up in there and you got to get to the bottom because a lot of these bigger crappie are sticking to that bottom. You can't even see them on live scope. I know it's been several times anybody that has live scope will say that they seen fish suspended, then they'll see them go to the bottom and they like disappear because they sticking so hard to that bottom. So that's why I love to get up in that structure or real super close to the outside and to the outside and bottom of that structure, and you'll be surprised. So if you haven't tried it, try that shallow water. Try getting down in the middle of that structure or on the outside. We're trying to fish in that bottom, up in and around that structure. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what happens. Then the Robin said, "What's up, Kenny? Mississippi's in the house. Been a while. What's going on? Double salute, Leonard Robbins. Mississippi's in the building. We already represent the hometown, man. Already." Devon 225 said SK likes fishing small structures also. Yeah, most definitely. I know he talks about it all the time. And that's true. We all fish struck. Most of us that's vertical. Well, if you're vertical jigging, you're gonna fish structure sooner or later. And just all I'm saying is don't, because you got fish holding on this bigger piece of structure, don't always pass up the small structure too, because you'll be surprised. Because you have a lot of people passing up small structure. So fish probably been holding there for months or years because don't nobody else fishing. And most of the time on that small structure, that's when you're gonna catch your bigger crappie at. Not all the time, but most of the time. Devon 225 said bluegills are biting in Louisiana. Walmart was out of red wiggler and night crawls. I believe it, man. Y'all, because of the tournament, I didn't really have time to do no bluegill fishing this year, and I really wanted to do some bluegill fishing, but I just never had time to. And it's not too late, but I'm just not gonna do no bluegill fishing this year. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully, Lord say the same. I'll do some bluegill fishing next year, depending on how this East Texas crappie trail thing go next year. Hopefully, it get bigger than what it was this year, man. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's nothing better than going out to these real tournaments and fishing against other people that are very knowledgeable about crappie fishing. That's how you can test your skills. I truly believe in fishing. Fishing against decent or good or even great competition is testing your skills. So if you're not really doing that, or you fishing one or two lakes, you're really not testing your skills of what you truly know. Because every lake is different. I don't care what nobody say. Do not let nobody lie to y'all and say if you can catch fish on this lake, you can catch them anywhere. Because that's not true. Every lake is different. If that was the case, we all we need is one color jig, and we can go and catch crappie every day of the year on one color jig. They just don't work like that. Every lake is different. Every you got to use different things. Like I said, most of the time, if I'm on Somerville, I'm using plastics. If I'm on Lake Houston, I'm using hand ties. So I mean, it's all different. It's all different. But man, if y'all in the Texas area, man, we would definitely love for y'all to join in on this East Texas Crappie Trail next year. A lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of fun, man. You get to learn so much, man. D Brown said he been killing the gills on St. Clair, 9 to 11 inches. Them some big bluegills, some 9 to 11 inches. I already know. If you catch them, you having you a blast. I would love, I would love to get up down some bluegills. That's what I started with. That's how I started fishing back when I was like 6 or 7 or 5. I was young, and we used to go to my dad worked for a company that had a private lake, and we'd go out there with a little John boat in the powder, no motor, no nothing, and we'll paddle out to the spots. My daddy, his nose was his fish finder. He'll smell him like, smell like they bedding up over there, and we'll go over there with some catawba worms. We used to use catawba worms. I don't know if y'all, I know a few of y'all probably know about catawba worms. We'll go out there with some catawba worms, man, and catch some of them big bull hump head bluegill, man, and we call them chanker pins, but some people call them shell crackers and sunfish. But we'll go out there and catch some of those and catch some of them big bluegills, even catch some bass sometimes. And if we catching catfish, it's gonna be some huge catfish. But yeah, man, even we'll have night crawlers or some catawba worms, and we'll go to work out there. I love to get on some bluegills like that. Look, here go S. Ooh, SK said, "Duh, LOL." I ain't gonna look, y'all. Me and SK had enough fun last weekend, like I was talking about earlier. Well, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't got the energy today. Now maybe tomorrow. Maybe I might got some energy tomorrow. SK, you gonna be out on Lake Houston? I'm gonna be out on your lake tomorrow. I'm gonna be out on your lake tomorrow. Uh, SK said it's about consistent on one lake where the challenges come from. Most go where the bite is easy. I mean, I don't believe that. That's just my opinion. I mean, I can go to Lake Houston. I never go to Lake Houston and zero out. You know what I'm saying? I have 15 or 20 um, from just the knowledge I've picked up over the years. Back then when I was kayak fishing, I didn't have the knowledge of boat fishing like I do now. I mean, but to me, honestly, just fishing one lake don't prove nothing to me. Yeah, you can be consistent on one lake, but can you be consistent on several lakes is the question. Can you fish against people that might know more about you? Because that's the thing about this tournament fishing. When you're tournament fishing, just like with the tournament we're in the East Texas Crappie Trail, you have 6 lakes. This person might know more about this lake. You might know more about this lake. Then this person might know more about that lake. But you got 6 different lakes that you're gonna have different people that have knowledge on these lakes. So if you can go out there on all of these lakes and consistently, place fifth, fourth, third, second, first, consistently be in like top 5, I think that says a lot. I think that says a lot, and that's my opinion. If you can go out on 5 or 6 different lakes and compete against other good and great crappie fishermen and can pull out top 5 finishes, I think that's something you can patch it back on compared to fishing one lake consistently. I just don't see that part. I don't see that part. Fishing one lake consistently or fishing several lakes and pretty consistent in that. I think that says more than fishing one lake consistently year round. I mean, I feel like this is my opinion. I feel like anybody can fish one lake consistently if they fish it long enough. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna sit on the lake and fish it for 5 years straight, I'll be pretty consistent. I mean, how can you not? If you're going out there fishing and learning at the same time, how can you not be consistent on the lake that you fish just 5 years straight? You can be a lake you never fished before in your life, and you fish that for 5 years straight. I can guarantee you, if you're going out there doing the things you need to do, like learning every time you go, within 5 years, you're gonna be consistent year round. But when you're fishing, 6, 7, 8 different lakes, then I think that's more of the challenge. because you're gonna have some people that know a little bit more than you do about certain lakes, but can you still consistently, have a top five finish? Hugo said, when's the next run of the Crappie Trail? We haven't. We actually gonna go over it next month. At Lake Merval, we're gonna go over at the state championship next month. We're gonna go over that and talk about what lakes we're gonna fish. We all gonna get together. We got a little fish fry going on for everybody that made it to the state championship, and we're gonna talk about, the timing and what lakes we're gonna fish next year. So I don't know yet, but I'll definitely put all that info out there once I learn the information. I will definitely let y'all know. Levi Jones said, I want you to make some jelly bellies. Make me some jelly bellies. Levi Jones, hit me up, man. I got you, man. I ain't made none in so long. I need to start back using them. I just ain't made none in a long, super long time. But I honestly, what I've been doing is kind of playing. I've been ordering a lot of different powder paints that I don't have, which I have. I probably have at least 40 different powder paints, but they coming out with new colors all the time. This is actually a candy pink. I have the regular hot pink, but this is like a candy pink head. So I've been ordering some new colors. I've been playing with those more of jig head colors lately than anything. Mr. B said, I got fam just moved to Madison, Mississippi. What's a good lake near Madison? You got look, if you staying in Madison, go ahead to Ross Barnett Reservoir. That was the first lake I ever caught a crappie on. It's right out, it's basically in Madison. One side of the lake is in Madison. And I think the other side is one side is in Madison County and the other side is in Rankin County, which is right there. It's all the same. Ross Barnett Reservoir is right off of 55. My sister literally stays about 2 miles from it. Once I purchase my new boat, I'm definitely gonna go back to Mississippi. Take me a few days off, go to Mississippi, and that is one of the lakes I would definitely be on, my home lake, and have me a little fun out there, man. But yeah, if you're in Madison, go out to Ross Barnett Reservoir. If you're a bank fisherman, you can go out to the turnaround or go to the spillway. And if you got a boat, you got a huge lake to go fish. So, Willie Farm said, "Keep grinding. I'm gonna try to, fam. I'm gonna try to, fam. I'm definitely." Gonna try to keep doing my thing. I'm gonna try. Lamar, my man, my fishing partner. What it do, Lamar? I was just telling everybody about what we was talking about this morning about how those crappie can stick to that bottom and sometimes how they are suspended. SK said, it's all good, brother. I've got another guide trip. Okay, well, I'll be out there tomorrow. I'll definitely be out there tomorrow. Lord say the same. Willie Form said, I totally agree. Oh, yeah. Lamar said he knocked down a nighttime limit on Lake Houston last night. Yeah, man, that's why I was just telling everybody how them slabs you had that you went night fishing last night. Actually last night / this early this morning and caught you a limit. He had some slabs. He sent me the picture. I said, man, that man ain't got none of some slabs out there. He gonna make me start night fishing. I'm not a night fisherman. I never night fishing. I honestly don't plan on night fishing. I'm a day fisherman. If they gonna bite, they gonna bite for me because I'm not getting out there at night because I need to see what's going on. Maybe it's the military and the paranoia in me, but I need to see if I need to shoot. I need to see which way I'm shooting and what I'm shooting at. I mean, I'm a pretty good shot, y'all. I love guns. I have a lot of guns. I love going to the gun range. I love hunting. So I'm a pretty good shot, but I need to see what I'm shooting at. If I gotta shoot. So I'm not a night fisherman. I'm a daytime fisherman. Lamar said, facts. The ability to show you can figure out several lakes is a true challenge. Most definitely, man. I agree. I feel that wholeheartedly. If you can be consistent on several lakes, I think that says a lot. It definitely says a lot. Now, if y'all don't mind, man, y'all hit the thumbs up too, man. If y'all don't mind. Bottom line, outdoor, so I believe the key to success is understanding crappie behavior. That's a fact. And the thing about it, I'm glad you said that. Bottom line, outdoor. That's a great comment. And the thing about it is, every time you go fishing, you got to figure them out. Because I promise you, if you figure them out for, let's say, if you figure them out consistently for a week, and you go out there next week, it's gonna change. It changes by the hour. It changes by the minute. It changes by the day. It's just going out there, understanding their behavior on that day. Some days they are aggressive and they bite. Some days, you gotta swim that jig left and right. Sometimes You got to hold it right above their head. You got to dead stick it. Sometimes they want a little wiggle to it. Sometimes they want more movement to it. So it's really just figuring them out for that day. SK said the fact is, if you can't win on your home lake, what are you proving fishing other lakes? Um, so like I was saying before, we can speak on Lake Houston. Y'all know I'm straightforward. We can speak on Lake Houston. And we all know that SK helped dig Lake Houston back in 1906. So it would be hard to beat a person that actually helped dig the lake. So my thing is, yes, I can be the best on this lake, but how am I against people on other lakes that I don't have that much information, where I gotta go out there? I might have a month to figure out this lake. I think that's a big difference. If I have years of experience on one lake, that's cool. But if I got consistently every month for 6 months in a row, that I gotta figure out a different lake every month. I gotta figure this out and compete against other people that have to do the same thing or might have a little bit more knowledge on it. I think that's a bigger challenge than fishing one lake, fishing one lake, fishing one lake. Yes, I mean that's fine. If you want to fish one lake, that's completely fine. But I think it's a bigger challenge when you got a lake every month. You got to figure out. You got 30 days to figure it out. You got 30 days to figure out and compete against other people that's trying to do the same thing or this might be their home lake. So I think that speaks more volumes than fishing one lake and winning on one lake, where you can go and fish several lakes that you have a month's time to figure out and try to challenge yourself. I think that's the bigger challenge than fishing one lake and just saying, hey, I'm the best at this lake. How about you be the best at all of them? That's all I be saying. Uh, SK said it's peaceful out there at night. Don't be scared. I'm not scared. I'm not a scared person. I really don't too much scare me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only thing that scared me, and this might sound crazy, the only thing that scared me is heights. And I'm a commercial roofing inspector, so I'll be up on skyscrapers all the time. I do not like heights. It really kind of kicked in once I fell off a roof a few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, and broke my wrist, both my wrists, my elbow, my hip. Ever since then, I've been kind of paranoid about heights, but I still do it every day. I still do it every day. But just being out there, I'm not scared to be out there at night. It's just I need to know what's going on. I'm a person wherever I go. When I walk in the door, I already have my exit plan. And that's some that the military taught me is always having your exit plan. Always know your surroundings. Wherever I go, if it's out to eat, going to the mall, if I'm just going over, going over people's houses, like I'm always looking around, peeping out the scene. Okay, if some pop up over here, I need to move around here. If some pop up over here, and so at night you really can't see. So I'm not a big fan of fishing at night because I always got to know what's going on. It might, like I said, it might be some craziness that the military instilled in me, but that's how I am. I need to see what's going on at all times. Mr. B said, if need to shoot, yeah, man, if I need to shoot, I'm going to shoot. I just know what I'm shooting at. I don't want to shoot at something that I might not need to be shooting at. D. Brown said, it definitely changes one week, then there, here, next, and here. I can't even talk. D. Brown said, it definitely changes one week. There, here, next, they gone. Yep, that is a fact. That's something about, and that's why I think a lot of us love crappie fishing, because of that challenge of figuring them out on that day. I say it all the time. I think that is the big challenge, is figuring out crappie on that day. And a lot of us, we do it. We figure them out day in and day out, and I think that's the challenge of it, and that's what makes it really fun. Slab Dr. Moore said, placing in several tournaments and qualifying for a state championship your first year is an accomplishment. What tournament fisherman has come out of the gates winning their first year? That's true. That's true. I agree. Like I said, me and Lamar, we've definitely done our homework. Did some traveling. These lakes we've never fished before. We've only fished, lakes around our area, Lake Houston, Lake Conroe, Lake Somerville, Gibbons Creek Reservoir. These are lakes within an hour and a half of us. That's what we've fished since we've been here. So it's a lot of fun to actually get on new waters and figure them out and get ready to compete against other people. Like I think that's more fun. And like this our first year, we got 2 third place finishes. We had I don't know how many top 5 finishes we've had. We probably didn't finish top 5 in every lake we fished at. So I think we did it pretty good, except for that first one in Livingston. Livingston, it was ugly. It was like 25 miles per hour. So we was basically just stuck and going in the creek where majority of everybody had to sit in the creek and fish the tournament because once you hit that main lake, if your boat can't withstand 20 to 25 mile per hour winds and white cap and 5 to 7 foot waves, then you didn't want to go to that main lake. Which we had a couple guys went to the main lake and they came, top 3 because they went out to that main lake. But 5 to 7 foot waves. Look, I don't saltwater fish. I freshwater fish. So yeah, but I think we did pretty good so far. Hopefully we do well at this state championship. Uh, we definitely know there are people that know their lake a lot better than us. Lamar went out there for a day or two. I went out there for a day or two, and we talked about our strategy that we're going to try to use, but we always know it's no set plan on what we're going to do because it's going to change. It's always changed. So, but we found some waypoints, we found structure and all that good stuff. So we marked all of that good stuff, and we're gonna go out there and see what we can do. And it's just that simple. We're gonna go out there and see what we can do. Hopefully, we can win that thing, or at least have another top 3 finish. If so, that'd be our third top 3 finish out of that was 6 lakes, and we fish 4 out of the 6. We fished 4 out of the 6 lakes. We didn't fish the first one in Palestine in February because there was a hailstorm out there. And them guys, like I said, them guys there, they real deal. And I tipped my hat to them. In February, the first tournament, it was on Lake Palestine, and it was a hailstorm out there, snowing, hail, and they still out there. They fished it. We didn't fish that one, and we're not going to fish Sam Rayburn. So we fished 4 out of the 6. So I think we did pretty well. 2 third-place finishes, a couple fourth and fifth place finishes. So I think we did pretty good for our first ever year of the tournament fish. I can't wait till next year. SK over there laughing. Roy Dale said, Slab Dog wins your next video, brother. Devon225 said, SK needs a sponsor to join the Crappie Trail. Man, SK don't need no sponsor, y'all. I'm going to just be real with y'all. SK, we don't have no sponsor. I don't think nobody out there got a sponsor. Our sponsor is our heart. Like, we love it. Like, we love to challenge ourselves to compete against other people. We all work for a living. We all make a little money. You don't really spend a lot of money out there. You spend the same money you're going to spend when you go fishing anyway. Anyway, you're going to have some gas money because you got to get to the lake. You're going to have some little gas money to put in the boat. You have your little snack that you eat while you're fishing. So, I mean, you really ain't spending too much. It's really not a bigger difference than just going on a regular lake going fishing. Unless you got a lake that's right next door that you driving 5 miles to, then it ain't too much of a difference. Maybe an hour or 2 extra driving. But it's for me, everywhere I go to is an hour and a half drive. I go to Lake Houston's an hour and a half. I go to Somerville's an hour and a half. If I go to Lake Conroe's an hour and a half. So what's the difference between driving an hour and a half or driving 2 or 3 hours? It's, an extra hour and a half. I'm still gonna spend money on gas for the boat. Still got to put gas in my Jeep. Still got to buy my little snacks and waters or whatever. So, I mean, it really ain't a big difference. It's no excuse. If you want to do it, you want to do it. If you're not, you're not. If you're going to man up, how the saying goes on state property, if either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. If you're going to lay down, you need to stay down. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. SK said, Conroe, Somerville, and Lake Houston, $500, 7 fish, heavy stringer. Takes all. Y'all's choice. I would say y'all's private lake, but I beat y'all on that already. It wasn't a private lake. Gibbons Creek Reservoir, the smallest lake, I think, in Texas. Super small lake. It's not like he's never been there. SK's fished that lake several times. And yeah, you did win, SK. It wasn't no blowout now. I did come in second. I did win big fish. So let's not get that twisted. But if you want to hang your hat on that, sir, hang your hat on it. But just know, we know the truth that you don't really want to go out there on that Crappie Trail because that's going to be 6 lakes that you don't know nothing about. and you're scared to go out there and put yourself to a test. Like we all know that. So if you want to hang your hat on winning at Lake Houston because you helped dig it, and you want to hang your hat on fishing Gibbons where a 5-year-old can go out there and catch a limit of crappie, then look, hang your hat on it, sir. But my opinion is not going to change. I feel like you're scared to go out there and put your skills to the test against other good crappie fishermen on lakes that you don't know nothing about. So, I mean, I think it's simple. I think it's pretty simple. I even, y'all know I keep it real. I even said that I would pay for you to fish Lake Conroe, which is one of the lakes that you fish. That's the second most lake you only fish 2 lakes, Lake Houston and Lake Conroe. And I said I would pay for you to fish Lake Conroe in that tournament. You still didn't show up. So I think that speaks volumes. So it is what it is. Lamar said, let's not get into this, SK. You have no heart believing, you have no one here believing your theory of why you stay on one lake, especially if you're at the advantage level. So glad we're getting this experience. SK said top 5 with 5 boats fishing the tournament. No, we haven't had. We always had more than 5 boats. SK, but that is definitely how the Lake Houston tournaments went. I don't remember no time it being over 6 or 7 people in that Lake Houston get together. I don't even call it a tournament. I call it a get together. So it is what it is. Lamar said, mind you, I showed at Gibbons at 12 o'clock with my son. Ashton put together almost a 9-pound stringer in 3 hours. Congrats to the win over my 6-year-old SK. SK said, there you go with excuses, LOL. Devon225 said, y'all need to stop. Lamar said, SK, let's end it here, sir. You are a known hater. Join the trail and prove yourself. Enough. I mean, that's all I ask. All I ask. You can talk a lot of smack because you know how to fish one lake. And that's fine and dandy. But if you're not challenging yourself against other good crappie fishermen, put your skills to test because you are the one that said if you can catch crappie consistently on Lake Houston, you can catch them anywhere. If that was the case, you would have definitely already joined the East Texas Crappie Trail. You have different type of people. You have some people that do not like to lose, do not like to be the loser. And you have people that don't mind losing. Those are the people that you have in life. You have the people that don't mind taking chances, and you have the people that want to be comfortable and make sure that they're going to be good to go. And so I feel like you're one of those people that just, you want to make sure that you're going to win. You don't want that challenge of maybe losing. So, it is what it is, man. Like I said, the doors are always open. And if anybody else would like to challenge themselves in crappie fishing and you want to get started on crappie tournaments, feel free, man. Once we get everything started for 2023 East Texas Crappie Trail, I will let y'all know the lakes, put the dates out there. And if y'all want to join, man, y'all hit me up. I can tell y'all what y'all need to do to join. And that's it. We know who ain't going to be there, though. Mike Turner, what's going on, my guy? What it do? MC, what it do? Double salute. Callie's in the building. He going to say he got them eyes on that popcorn. MC says, sounds like SK sounds like he want to smoke. SK will never join East Texas Crappie Trail because he don't want to smoke. SK want to be comfortable. And that's just real. He want to admit it, but I keep it real. SK want to be comfortable, so he wants to challenge people in lakes. He want to challenge people in lakes where he is comfortable at. He don't want to challenge himself on lakes he don't know nothing about or have only a 30-day window to figure it out. So it is what it is. SK said, Rodale, I know I've been off the video scene, been too busy with work and scouting for the tournament. Videos are coming soon. I was saying the same thing. So that's, we kind of jumped off this video thing because we definitely been doing a lot more scouting and trying to figure out these other lakes in the tournament. So after next month, then we'll be wide open and we'll definitely have more videos. Mr. B said, your head be on a swivel being from the city. That's survival. That's what's up. You don't become a bronze star being no coward. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I'm never scared, y'all. Man, if I can only tell y'all half of the stuff I've done, a lot of people ain't built for it. I'll just say that. A lot of people ain't built for it. Mike Turner said, straight top. Already, Mike Turner. And to say, slab dot, Lamar, what's going on with you? SK said, if you're cool, y'all took that challenge, and I truly do hope the best for y'all. But you and your boy are the ones that push this. For sure, man. It's all good, SK. Like I said, I was talking about it earlier before you got on. I talk about it's never personal. It's never personal. If I see you on the lake, I'm still gonna talk some trash and go about my business. It's never personal, and that's what I was actually talking about earlier. If you can't trash talk, if you can trash talk, but you take things personal, you need to leave trash talking alone. Like it's never personal. We love to trash talk, and that's just what it is. Oh man, MC said, Devon 2 to 5 said, get together. Yeah, it's a little get together, man. One no time. SK said, MC, I don't have smoke, I have fire. Uh, you got fire for Lake Houston. You don't have fire for the East Texas Crappie Trail. That's the only thing. That's the only difference. Bud Crisco said, when you come to Mississippi, Ken, it gotta hook you up for a drink. Man, for sure, man. I'm actually gonna be down in Mississippi next weekend, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna take off Friday. So I'm gonna drive down there Thursday night. I will be in my hometown, Jackson, Mississippi, Friday, Saturday, and I'm leaving Sunday. So I will be down there next weekend. Next weekend I will be down in Jackson, Mississippi. So if y'all are somewhere in the area, y'all hit me up. We can hook up Friday. I think Saturday we have my sister's baby shower, but Friday I really ain't got nothing going on. Y'all hit me up. We'll have us some drinks. Find out somewhere we can have some drinks and talk a little smack. Man, I would love it. I would love to meet y'all. So if y'all in the Jackson, Mississippi area next weekend, hit me up because I will be there. Mr. B, there it is. Mr. B, you know my favorite saying. Prove it. If you got fire, and you ain't got that smoke, prove it. Join the East Texas Crappie Trail. SK said, I've lost several times on Houston, just not to you or your boy LOL. I understand, SK. Like I said, I'm not a type of person that like to be a big fish in a small pond. So, if that helps you sleep well at night, toot toot, then go ahead, toot your horn. But I'm that guy. I love to challenge myself on several things. Here we go right there. Look at everybody. Prove it. Prove it. All you gotta do is prove it. Join the East Texas Crappie Trail. I ain't gonna have nothing to say about the whole situation then. Prove it. Prove it. Well, that's a slab doc. Good to hear. I understand, my brother. Put that work in, my man. Hugo said 3-pounder. Man, I didn't. I haven't caught a 3-pounder, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm hopefully I can get me one. Hopefully I get me one soon. I know a couple lakes where they definitely hold some pretty big crappie. My personal best is still a 273. But I've caught a lot of 2.5 and 2 and all of these, but I have not caught a legitimate 3-pounder yet. So, I mean, I could easily go to Mississippi and go catch me a 3-pounder, but I want to challenge myself. I want to catch me a 3-pounder in Texas first. Once I catch me a 3-pounder in Texas, I'm definitely going to Mississippi and catch me a whole lot of 3-pounders. Mika Wilson said, "Are you coming home for the Capital City Classic this year?" I am. So there are 2 games on my radar that I want to come home and see. I want to go to the Jackson State and Southern game, and I want to go to the Capital City Classic. Well, I don't know if they're having it down in the Alcorn tonight. If they're having it in the Alcorn, I'm definitely not going down there. But if they are having it in Jackson, I'll definitely be there. But hopefully I will be there. If they're going to have it down at Alcorn, then I'll probably come home for the homecoming game and Jackson State and Southern game. C. Lewis said, Ken, I hate that I won't be here going to Grenada Lake Sunday for a week. Man, I ain't mad at you. See it. You finna go get it in. You finna go and have you a great time out there on Grenada, man. Let me know how it is, man. Let me know what you did out there. I already know you finna act up out there. See, Lewis said last trip, Grenada caught a 303, man. I'm telling you, man, it's a beautiful thing. I love Grenada, man. How can you not love that lake? Big one said, it's at Alcorn. Come to tailgate with us. I don't know, Mickey Wilson. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm almost positive I'll be down there for the homecoming game and definitely for the Jackson State and Southern game. But I might come down there for the Alcorn game. I don't know yet. Hugo said, shoot, you go to the SIP, you hunting for a 4-pounder. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You are not lying, Hugo. That is a fact. That is a fact, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. So, I don't know. I probably Lord say the same, keep me in good health. I might try one more year of Texas fishing for a 3-pounder, and then after that, then I'm gonna have to head on to my home, back home. I'm gonna head back home, and I know I know what's gonna happen out there. So, Slick, what's going on, man? What's going on? He gonna say, I want to get me a 3-pounder out of Somerville. I believe he got it, man. For besides, I think last year, besides last year, I think like for the last 2 or 3 years, the lake record was broke like for 3 years straight. So they definitely got some 3-pounders out on Lake Somerville. They definitely got them out there. Bud Chris goes, I'll be in St. Louis next weekend for the wedding, Kenny. But let's catch up next time you in the SIP. Most definitely, man. I'm definitely gonna be coming home a couple more times this year. So I would definitely let y'all know when I'll be back at home, and man, we can catch up, man. I ain't gotta have us some drinks. Mickey Will said, best barbecue you will ever eat. Oh man, see now you're gonna make me come on down to Alcorn, man. You know I don't want to go down there, but I might come on down there, man. I'll see. I might come on down there. Okay, I got a question. Lamar got a question. How many of everybody? We got 25 people on here, and I'm sure 20 out of the 25 people use Live Scope. How many of y'all use the pole for Live Scope? How many people have that y'all transducer on the pole? C. Lewis said me. Hugo said me. KP, what's going on? That's my guy, man. That's my guy, KP. What it do, Keith Peterson? Said checking in, Skinny. How you doing, my brother? Man, everything good, man. Everything good. I was out on Lake. That picture I sent you last weekend, it was on Lake Merval, up in East Texas, about 50 miles from Shreveport. But I'm gonna be out on Lake Houston tomorrow. Play around in the little sewer water tomorrow on Lake Houston, see what happens. C. Lewis said beat down, love it. Mr. B said pole. Yeah, man. Chat Jock said pole. A lot of us we use the pole, man. I don't know why SK he don't like that pole. I don't know why. If he's still on here, SK, can you please explain to us why you do not like the pole on the transducer on your pole, and you put it on the trolling motor? I would love to hear that, because I think it's easier to control when you put it on the pole, because you can set your pole somewhere, move it, let that go, and you can just concentrate on fishing, compared to just having it on the trolling motor, and your trolling motor constantly moving. So you got to be on either your remote or on your foot pedal. I can even understand mounting it on your trolling motor if you had a foot pedal, because that's completely different. You can have more control on it than trying to use that remote and trying to set your angle right to sit. I think that's too much. I think that's too much. Keith Peterson, pole with Live Scope, man. That's how a lot of us rolling. I think it's easier to use the pole. SK said professional fishermen had it on the trolling motor. Didn't y'all learn that from the Crappie Masters? We haven't learned anything from Crappie Masters about using it on a pole or a trolling motor. I don't, in my opinion, like I said, yes, most professionals, they definitely use, they put it on the trolling motor, but you don't fish tournaments, so why you ain't got no pole? Y'all see what I did there? Did y'all see what I did there? See, Lewis said you can anchor lock with it on the trolling motor. Yeah, you can anchor lock, but once you anchor lock, we all got anchor lock, it still moves. You know what I'm saying? It still moves if you got it on the trolling, unless you got, they have that mount where you can put the cable. Now, I can understand even the cable. You have that mount with the cable that's on your trolling motor. You can still move your transducer around, and it don't have to move when your trolling motor moves. And just hurt, the clarity is better on the trolling motor, but I don't know. I don't know either. Like I said, I like the pole. If I do switch from the pole, I'd probably go with the cable. The cable mount on the trolling motor. I don't mind doing it that way, but I just don't really want to have mine just straight up on the trolling motor, which I use the foot pedal. So I think it'll be easier if I did do that. It would be easier to use it with a foot pedal than using it with a remote. That's just my opinion, though. Everybody like what they like. I never say somebody's wrong for putting it on a trolling motor. I never tell nobody they're wrong for not using this or not doing it this way. It's whatever way is comfortable for you. Um, but I'm speaking for me and how I like it, and that's how I like it. But Chris gonna say I got it on the trolling motor right now, but I have an all scan pole in order on order. Have a foot control. I definitely understand that. I seen that, man. That's some pretty dope stuff too. They have the little motorized? They have the motorized mount now. You can put on your trolling motor for your transducer. They got the motorized thing where you can move it. You know, you got the foot control, or you got the little button you can press, and it's motorized. It can move your transducer motorized. That's super dope. Slab Doc said, SK, how many of your viewers are tournament fishermen? Devon25 said, that was cold. SK said, professional guys, sir. LOL. Mr. B said, somebody salty. Chat Jock said, if chasing open water, big fish, the trolling motor might work better, personal preference. That is true. I do agree with that. Now, I do agree with that. If you're going to chase down open water fishing, I agree. I definitely agree. Being on the trolling motor, because you're consistently on the trolling motor, you're consistently moving in open water. I definitely agree. SK say it is definitely more work on the trolling motor, but it's more effective on the trolling motor also. Yeah, like I said, it's all about your personal preference. Like, I'm not saying that you are wrong for putting yours on the trolling motor. I'm just speaking for my personal preference is using a pole. But I would love, like I said, like Bud Crisco got on order, I would either love the little motorized mount that you can put on your trolling motor, or the mount that has the cable, that has just a little small cable. You can move your transducer around. So I'm not saying that nobody's wrong. I want to make that very clear. I'm not saying nobody is wrong for how they fish. I said that right when we got on. Like, nobody, you cannot tell nobody they're wrong on how they fish if they catch fish. If they going out there with some bamboo that they cut out their backyard with some 60-pound monofilament with some crickets, and they catching crappie out there, I can't say, man, y'all stupid for using it. If you catching crappie, you know what I'm saying? If you catching crappie that way, look, do it. If you go get this little X-Acto knife and put some braided line on it, and you got a jig on it, you just dangling like this and catching crappie, what can I say? You catching crappie. So it's whatever it's come, just like I'm talking about speaking on the reel. You know, it's all about your personal preference. Even with poles, you know, that's why they make 1,000 different fishing poles, crappie poles, because, you know, some people like limber poles, some people like stiff rods, some people like that right there in between. You know, some people like 18, 16 foot rods, some people like 12, 11, some people like 10 and 9, some people like casting rods. So you know, it's all about your personal preference, what you like and what you catch fish with. I can only speak on my opinion on what I like and what helps me catch fish. That's all. MC said, smoke, LOL, Kenny, you ain't holding no jokes on your boy. No, man, I'm just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real. But Crystal said, new pole mount is called all scan hybrid. Okay. It's a pole, but you can use it with a handle on the trolling motor or use the foot control sweet system. Yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope. That's definitely dope. I would love to invest in something like that. Like I said, it's all about. It's a lot of things I really want to do, but I honestly just want to buy my boat first. I want to buy my new boat and try a few things once I buy that. SK said, Lamar, you can't beat me regardless, fella. Lamar said, have you seen numerous guys with the pole? I will be installing both. On the trolling motor for tournaments only. Pole makes it easier for guiding. Donna Morgan said, fishing specialty pole and love it. You know, that's why I say it's always about, you know, it's about what you like. Right now, I like the pole, you know. Angelo Law said, on the trolling motor teaches you boat control on how to control of your vessel. Well, I don't agree to that. Now, and I say that because when I first bought a boat, I didn't have spot lock. All I had was a foot pedal. So I think I can foot pedal control my boat with the best of them. With the best of them. I can guarantee you that. And Lamar will tell you, I've been in 15, 20 mile per hour winds with a 12 volt trolling motor with no spot lock and controlling my boat. So I don't agree with that. Now, if you don't know how to, then yes. If you're learning how to control your boat, then yes. But for me, I'm a foot pedal guy, so I've always known how to control my boat with my trolling motor. So, but like I said, that's my opinion. SK said I can remember spanking Lamar when he had live scope and I was using 2D. Facts of the matter remains you can't beat me fishing for crappie. Uh, Devon 225 said, Donna Morgan, are you with the ACT? American Crappie Trail. Leonard Robinson said, it is what it is. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Like I said, I never tell anybody that they're wrong for how they fish, you know. Everybody like it differently. Lamar said, SK, you bagged out of 3 Somerville invites. Showed me you here. Find a heart and join the trail, sir. Let's move on. All right, we done with it then. We done with it. We SK said I've never been a follower. So one thing for sure, we know SK is not going to join the. SK is definitely not going to join the Crappie Masters East Texas Crappie Trail. He's never going to join that, and that's just what it is, you know, for his personal reasons, you know. So he can always say, look, I'm the best on Lake Houston. We can always say you scared to prove it on other lakes that you don't know about. And that's just where that's gonna sit at. I'm just be honest with you. I already know that's where that's gonna sit at. SK gonna say I've been whooping you out on Lake Houston. We gonna say you scared to fish other lakes, and you know, both of them are facts. If you ask me, he definitely whooped us on Lake Houston several times, and he's definitely scared to join the American Crappie Trail, the Crappie Masters. The Crappie Masters, East Texas Crappie Trail. So they're just facts are facts. Truth is truth, and you know it is what it is. Bud Chris said, you still fishing hand ties, Ken, or plastics too? What size? I'm depending on what lake I go to. When I was out on Lake Mirabal, I fished both. I caught fish on both. I caught fish on the hand ties, and I caught fish on plastic. When I'm at Somerville, I'm like 90% plastics. I'm 90% plastics on Lake Somerville. And on Lake Houston, I'm 90 to 95% hand ties. So tomorrow, guys willing, I'm going to be on Lake Houston. I'm only going to be fishing with my hand ties. So just depend on the lake. You know, different lakes, they got different preferences. So it really just depends on the lake. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be an all hand tie guy tomorrow. So SK says it's all good. Y'all still can't beat me crappie fishing any lake. We good though. Just remember, y'all have never beat me. We understand, SK. Like I said, if you want to hold your head on it, that's fine. But we know. One thing I can say is this though. One thing I will say is this. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me 1 second. We have not beat you, SK. That is a fact. But we do have something that you don't. We have hardware. We got hardware. Yeah, we don't have no first place finishes. Because I know that's what you're going to say. Y'all ain't won first place. Yeah, we haven't. We have not won first place, SK. This is our first year ever tournament fishing. But we have 2 third place finishes. We have hardware. And we know you don't have none. So I think that speaks volumes. When you get some hardware, then we can talk. Until then, we have nothing to say. Sia Lewis said both for me, 132nd downside. I've been 116. I was when I was out of town at Lake Mirabal last week, I fished 116. A couple weeks ago out at Lake Houston, I fished 116, and I'll be fishing 116. I'm a 116 guy. You know, I switch to 1/8 every now and again. But I'm a 1/16 guy through and through. I basically use 1/16 year round. So when I do my hand ties, I always order the same hooks. A 1/16 with a number 4 hook. If I use 1/8, I use a number 2 hook. And that's basically why I stand it. SK say, is that first? I already spoke on it. I knew where you was going, SK. I told you, I know how you think. MC said lighter. Okay, okay. Slab Doc said, hardware, fish for free those trips. Texas Crappie Assassin, what's going on, brother, man? Good luck to you, man. Y'all make sure y'all wish Texas Crappie Assassin good luck, man, tomorrow out there on Sam Rayburn, man. Hopefully you get you a number one finish out there, man. I know you've been definitely putting in that work on that lake, and I know you've been putting that work in on your live well also, man. So I hope you get your big seven. You know they be alive. I know you. I know you like Inspector Gadget. You done figured it out. I'm happy that you figured it out, man. And I know the last few lakes, you had some fish die. So I know you're gonna handle your business out there, man. And double salute. Good luck to you, Texas Crappie Assassin, on the tournament tomorrow and on Sam Rayburn. SK says, so y'all were third place losers. LOL. Congrats. It is an accomplishment from what y'all did on the lake around a corner from your house. Well, like I said, every lake for me is an hour and a half, so there's no lake closer than the other one. Like I said, it's an hour and a half to Lake Houston, hour and a half to Somerville, hour and a half to Lake Conroe, so I don't have no lake around the corner from my house. Everywhere I go is an hour and a half to a lake, so. But like I said, we do have something that you don't have, and that's hardware. See, Lewis said, I caught a 2.91 and a 303 on a 132nd. Yeah, man, that's how it is. That's how it is. Like I said, you got to give the crappie what they want. Y'all know I always say that. You got to give them what they want. If they want a 132nd, you got to give them a 132nd. If they want a 116th, give them a 116th. If they want a 1/8, 1/4, 1/24th, 1/12th, like whatever they want, you got to give it to them. If they want a hand tie, give it to them. If they want a plastic, give it to them. If they want live bait, give it to them. So one thing I definitely agree with you, Sid Lewis. You call them on that 132nd, and sometimes those crappie, they want that smaller profile. They want that smaller bait. You go to an inch and a half, even an inch. Sometimes they want that 2 inch. Sometimes they want bigger bait. They want a 3 inch, 3.5. So it's all about understanding that day what those crappie want and giving it to them, not making them try to bite what we want them to bite, but actually listening to the crappie and giving them what they want. Bud Crisco said, I'm on 1/4 ounce head, sometimes double rig 1/4 ounce with a number 2 from Chris Guthrie. Works great with live scope, keeping it down while you troll around. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. I'm glad you brought that up because I just got me some peel head 1/16, and he have the pencil weights. If y'all haven't seen the pencil weights, let me show you how those look. Because I know a lot of times when we are fishing, I got those pencil weights set. I think I already put them up in my bag. Yep, I did. Let me take them out right quick. I know a lot of times, when we're using the split shots, especially if you're using braid, it gets tangled up on the split shots and it make a knot, and you can't move your split shot because it done wrapped around and make a knot. All of that good stuff. Chris Guthrie actually sell the pencil weights. Tomorrow will be the first time me using them. Like I said, if y'all looking for some great jig heads, Chris Guthrie tackle. I'm telling y'all, there go the number. This man will hook y'all up. Unbelievable quality, unbelievable guy. I went out there and hung out with him about a month or so ago. One of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life. Truly, 100% honest. One of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life. These are the pencil weights. So if y'all haven't seen these are the pencil weights. What they is, they just long weights, and they have a hole. They have a hole on each side. This is actually how it looks. Just a long weight. This is the 1/8. He have 1/16. Whatever size you want, he can make them. But they got a hole on each side. You slide your line through it, put you like a little stopper on it, and get to it. So if y'all want to try out some pencil weights, if you want jig heads, any kind of product you need for crappie fishing, and you're looking for somewhere to get it from, go holler at Chris Guthrie at Guthrie Tackle. Like I say, here you go right here. Guthrie Tackle. Get hooked up. There with the number right there, 903-736-8945. And I'm telling y'all, great guy, great customer service. Several people on here, they deal with them, and they get their products from, and I guarantee you'll never hear nobody say nothing bad about him. Like he's a great guy, great guy. He's one of my friends. I definitely consider him a friend. I consider him a brother. So he's a great guy. SK said, no more excuse, JJ. Texas Crappie said, thanks, brother. Got some biggins found. Pretty excited, man. I know you're going to handle your business tomorrow, man. Lamar said, good luck on Sam Rayburn. Texas Crappie said, no excuse for sure. Live well, working awesome, man. I'm glad. They stayed at 70 degrees all day. Hey, Slab, what's good, brother? Texas Crappie said, Chris is a great dude. He is, man. I promise y'all. He welcomed me into his home. We went up there. He was a phenomenal guest. I mean, a phenomenal. I was the guest. He was a phenomenal guy. Made me feel like I wasn't a guest. Made me feel like I was at home, man. Great family. He have a great family, wife, kids. Like everybody welcomed us. Even his friends welcomed us with open arms. We went out to the lake where he stays at. We caught some big crappie. We caught a lot of crappie. I mean, it was just amazing, man. It was an amazing time. He goes, I definitely like the profile of those pencil weights. I want to see how they look on live scope. I will be able to see tomorrow. Mr. B said, Chris Guthrie for sure. Yep. So, if y'all want to get if y'all want me to do a giveaway on this Cash King reel, I'm gonna show it to y'all one more time. If y'all looking for a good reel that's not expensive, $25 for the Centron Cash King. I got these literally on all of my reels now. I mean, all of my rods. All of my rods have this Cash King reel on it. Like I said, it's the 500 series. If you want to buy them, order them. They're on eBay. They're $25, and I'm telling y'all, these are legit. They're legit. They Cash King. Y'all know I love Cash King. That's the braid I use. I've been using for years. I use that Cash King 10-pound low viz. I used to use the 8-pound. I went to 10-pound. Low viz, straight braid, no leader, no nothing. And like I said, it works well for me. But this is the Centrum 500 series. The 500 series. It's 9+1 ball bearings. 9+1 ball bearing. Gear ratio 5:1. I'm talking about smooth, y'all. It's smooth. This is my favorite color too. But it's smooth, a smooth reel. I got this thing loose. I gotta tighten up. Actually, let me tighten that up. You can it's an ambi too. You know, believe it or not, some of these reels are not ambi. So you can only, if you're left-handed, it's not gonna work for you because they're gonna make it right-handed. But if you're but this is an ambi, so if you're left or right-handed, you can just, unscrew this, switch the arm over to this side, and it's the same thing. That thing's smooth. It's smooth. I promise you, it's smooth. $25. You're not gonna beat it. Right on eBay. And just like that. So before I get off, I want to do a giveaway. I'm trying to see how I want to do this giveaway though. Do I want to do a giveaway now or do I want to give away tomorrow? Y'all want to give away now? If y'all want to give away right now, give me a yes sir. Give me some yes sirs and we can do the giveaway right now. If not, we can do it on another day. Just that simple. If y'all want to give away right now, give me some yes sirs. If you want to give away some other day, we can wait. Devon said now. Devon said yes sir. Slick said yes sir. James Edwards said yes sir. Camo Joe said, yeah, buddy, them things is smooth. For sure, Camo Joe. What it do, man? C. Lewis said, yes, sir. Bud Crystal said, how does the size of that reel match up to the Fluger reel size? They'll start at a 20 size. It's a little bit smaller because I have some Flugers, and they are definitely smaller than the Flugers. And like I said, that's what I like. I like the smaller reels. I don't like the big spinning reels. I like the small. I always try to find the smallest version of the reels that they have. Like I said, they have bigger versions also online, but these are the smallest version they have of the Centrum. So it's smaller than the Fluger, and it's smooth for $25. I don't think y'all be able to beat it. All right, I got me a lot of yes sir. Dark Horse Fishing Mode. What's going on, brother? I got a lot of yes sirs in here, so this is what we're gonna do. We got 27 people in here. We got 22 thumbs up. This is what we're gonna do right quick. This is what we're gonna do right quick. Oh, let's see how we're gonna do this. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Everybody got some yes sirs. I just wrote down a number. So y'all pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Pick a number between 1 and 50, and the first person to get that number will win this 500 series Cast King Centrum reel, brand new. I really didn't even want to give it away because I love these reels, but y'all know how I get down, man. I love to share the wealth. I love to spread love. So, well, it's over with already, y'all. I hate to tell y'all that, but it is over with. Y'all can stop putting number down. It's already over with. I already see who won. Dark Horse Fishing Mode said, "Man, I wish y'all were headed out to fish with us tomorrow." Yeah, man. We ain't gonna make it, man. We weren't gonna make it. Just because I got a lot of traveling to do in the coming weeks. Like I said, I'll be in Mississippi. That's about a 6.5. Depending on the traffic, it can be longer than that. But I got about a good 6.5 hour drive next weekend. So I'll be headed to Mississippi. So I will not be out there tomorrow. The winner is Mr. Leonard Robbins, number 38. I picked 38 because that's my age. So, Mr. Leonard Robbins, I don't think you ever won anything on here, so I'm glad somebody new won. Mr. Leonard Robbins, this is what I need you to do. I need you to, if you have my Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. If you have my Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. If you don't have neither of those, this is what I need you to do, Mr. Leonard Robbins. I want you to listen up. Mr. Leonard Robbins, this is what I need you to do. I need you to email me. Hope you got you a pen and pencil. Email me at kenny892@gmail.com. That's KENNIE 892@gmail.com. Did you get it? Did you get it, Mr. Leonard Robbins? I don't know if you're a Facebook friend or Instagram friend, but if you're not one of those, hit me up on the on my email. Kenny892@gmail.com. KENNIE, the number 892@gmail.com. Did you get it? KENNIE 892@gmail.com. Did you get that, Mr. Leonard Robbins? Hopefully you got it. If you didn't get it, once I end the video and it uploads, then you can get it off there, sir. Congratulations. I appreciate it, Bud Crisco. I will be in Mississippi next week. I might go live next week, depending on how many drinks I done had by then. I might go live next week. But until then, man, y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all, look, stay hydrated. It is hot out there. If you ain't got to be out in the heat, don't be out there. But if you do, stay hydrated. Keep your skin covered, man. It's definitely hot out there. And until next time, it's your boy, Skinny Kenny, the Bronze Star Vet. Double salute. I'm out.